Oh man, I want to try to get a picture of this. I was going to get that great big star ship that was in the other sky, but the clouds came in from the west and they're making their way over here to the east. And they haven't got to this star yet, and this is what I wanted to get. I hope I've got this volume up. I've got it. Let me see if I have to unmute it or something. I'm sorry for the shaking of this camera. Hello, everyone. Okay, yes, that's good. So I've got this because I only have a short frame of a window. I don't have that big of a... well, you see, if I zoom up too close, we can't really see it. So I have to keep it right here, like this. But look how it's blinking. It's blinking like a light ship. It really is. And I think it's wonderful. So I think this is going, oh, this is going up in the sky more. Oh, bummer, because I don't have that telescope on here that makes it come down. And this is not good. But you know what I can do? I can try to lower this a little bit. No, that wouldn't help. If I lowered it, it wouldn't be in there. Hello, good evening. I'm just trying to get a little bit of footage of this in here like this. It's blinking like this because I haven't caught this one before. But I see there literally is a big old mass of clouds that's probably going to overtake this within 3 minutes or 4. So we don't have, hello everyone. Hello, Rita. Yeah, so I don't really have that big of a window to capture this in because it's going to get overtaken, but I can capture what I can. I think this is so blinkety. It does like it's a light ship is what it is. These stars are not what they've told us. It really isn't. So if you're watching, we're not going to get that big of a window filming this because the clouds are rolling in. We're going to get some very strong winds. It's been strong winds off and on all day, but that's all right. I'll film this as long as I can. Well, you say, where could you send me stuff? I'm not giving out my email address because of the people the last time turned my email address into porn sites. They called cancer doctors and made appointments for me and stuff. They did all kinds of things, and they got themselves in big trouble for doing that. So I'm not giving my email out again. You can thank the people who did that to me for being that way. The star is gone. That's why I can't get it now. I will try to get this other star if you all hold on right there. No, I'm not going to give my email address out. I'm sorry. It's nothing against any of you at all. I just cannot give it out. Yeah, so I've had people do to me what I would never dream of doing to another human being. But again, I'm human, and the dark doesn't care about the light. So that's all right. And I'm sorry to say that, but I'm just being honest with you. I really am. I'm trying to get over here to this other star. Oh man, they covered that one up too. All the stars are covered up in the sky. I just want you to know, every last one of them. They wasted no time, so I'm gonna have to end this video. Yes, well, it is a little bit sad. It really is. Hold on one moment. I can come in here and I've got to carry my tripod in the house because I was up there in the loft area and I looked at it. I said, oh, there's that great big star. And I couldn't really see it because of that. I got to flip this around. Hello. Ah, there we go. Yes, here I am in here. Whoa. Oh my goodness, you all. It is hot. It's really hot outside, so yeah. Oh, about a week ago, you filmed something. Oh my gosh. Whatever they sprayed last night, it smelled something. Yeah, my hair is getting long. I am sorry, you guys, I gotta get out of these coveralls because these are warm for cold weather coveralls, and I'm about to have a hot flash here. Yeah, so, well, yeah. I was about ready for bed because it's 9:39, but I thought I can make it outside before those clouds overtake that star, but I really couldn't make it out. It beat me to it, but that's okay. You would love to know how you could send me cross-reference messages. If there is another way to send, you let me know. Well, here's the thing with that. I have so many messages on my messenger. That's the other way, or the Twitter. I can't even get to them. If people are sending me messages, my box is literally overflowing. There is not enough time in my day. And if I was to take time out to read it, it would consume all my time, and I wouldn't have a life outside of social media because it's just me. It really is just me. I do this on the side in my spare time. So yeah, but I really do thank you for those cross-referenced. Maybe one day I'll have somebody who I can work with who is very trustworthy, who that could work with, you know. That's maybe one day. But as of right now, I really don't have the time on my hand. My hair is so to go over those. Yeah, I will do what I do. Hello, everyone. Yeah. So, yeah, I know that there's pictures that are cross-referenced, and I know the people who have seen images like I've shared have seen them elsewhere too, and that's okay. It's all right. Don't support the gatekeeper, Mr. BB33. Well, I don't watch his stuff. I've seen him on my channel before. I don't watch any other YouTubers. I really don't, because my hands are full with my own stuff. Happy Mother's Day to every one of you all too. And I'm sorry if you're just tuning in. I thought I was going to be able to get out there and catch that super bright starship in the northwestern sky, but then the big clouds came by the time I got my tripod set up. And then I thought, well, I'm going to zoom in on this starship. It was blinkety at the first part of this video in the eastern sky, but then the big clouds came, and then boom, they got that too. So then we ain't got nothing. You got me. It's like that song, I got you, babe, or something. That's all I know about it. Yeah. Bloomington, Indiana, Daryl Calhoun. I had a wonderful Mother's Day. I would like to tell you that I relaxed practically the whole entire day. I just went outside maybe for an hour and trimmed back a little bit of blackberries and repaired one of the blackberry rolls. But yeah, I have relaxed all day, and that's something not normal for me to do. Tomorrow I won't relax. I'll be busy doing things. Oh, you were slow to share because of your experiences with the darkness being messed with just recently. You began Instagram, yeah. Oh, you was watching a star move across the sky. But yeah, if you're all just tuning in, yeah, I wanted to share a star, but I guess I shared all that I was meant to share, because I honestly believe, everything within my being, that everything happens for a reason. There is a time and place for everything. That's how I feel. It's code there in South Ontario, yeah. And I was trying to put together another video. Yeah. I believe that most of these ships are good. Monica Kelly. Well, that's the thing about these ships, okay? We have been taught that UFOs are evil, okay? And especially, I don't like to talk about religion. I don't, but I'm going to mention it briefly. There is scripture that, you know, when Moses went to Mount Sinai, he was called by a voice inside the cloud on Mount Sinai to come up there. So he went up there into the mountain, and he went up into the cloud for 40 days and 40 nights, because that cloud literally settled over that mountain. And then when he came out of the mountain, his face was shining radiant. It was so radiant that he had to wear a veil over his face in order not to scare the people. And he didn't come back famished. Okay, and also, you know, when they were led out of Egypt, they were led out by a cloud by day, a cloud column by day, and a fire by night. I would say that cloud had to have some type of consciousness. Okay, and there's also scripture, behold, he's coming back in the clouds, and every eye will see him. He's coming back in the clouds with his army. Okay, so for Christianity and stuff, I'm sorry, there is scripture for that about these clouds, so don't totally dismiss them. Please keep an open mind, because we have not been told the truth concerning a lot of things that's going on, okay? We haven't. Yeah. Your bear bagard bong bong. Oh, your bear up good but ignorant, Gina. Well, I don't think that's a very nice comment because, yeah, I don't know why you would say that. Because you know the ignorant doesn't know better. Stupid does know better. Okay, and you could say that someone's ignorant according to your own opinion, but are they or are they not? Okay, yeah, so no, don't be doing that. Yeah. So, it's just like humans can be cool. Yeah, that's right. That is all right, but guess what? Someone's opinion of me does not define me. It does not. You're at your ends with this earring. No, I don't think you are. Well, you're welcome. Sometimes we open our mouth. My daughter had this 5th grade teacher in Maryland. Forget his name, and he said, this is not nice. He said he opens up his mouth and he gets diarrhea of the mouth because he says things that he should not say, but yet he goes ahead and says them. And then only later does he do a retrospect, go looking back at what he said. Yeah. Tommy Young, that's not happening. I think I've made that quite clear. It will not happen. Yeah, don't feed the snake. That's exactly right. The Yellow Rose of Texas. Yeah. So where is this blank? You clicked on this to see some star. Well, Space Cater, a big cloud came in and I only got maybe 3 minutes of that star. That's right. Came in super duper fast. Yeah. Do I understand an apology then? Yeah, I do. The light will always outshine in the darkness. You're right, it always will. You must take into consideration that the best strategy to detract from your focus is for an anonymous account to slander your person. It gets most humans. Yeah, probably. What's the huge star in the Northwest? You're in Philly. Well, I don't know because it's covered up by the clouds. We've got some clouds rolling in. They have rolled in, and we're going to get some very strong wind is what we're going to get. Yes. Happy birthday. Well, I'm sure it's somebody's birthday. If you're watching this and it's your happy birthday to you. Yeah. Somebody tried something. Yeah. And I don't see all the comments up here. It's really hard for me to read it. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, your ship won't sail without you. I don't know that. Cheers, My Skies 5D in Oregon. Great to see you tonight. Well, I was not expecting to get on here tonight because I thought I'm just going to relax, get ready to go to bed. And then I saw that big star in the northwest sky, and I thought I can make it outside before the clouds come, but I couldn't. Then I thought I can get that one in the eastern sky, and I did for maybe 3 minutes, and then the clouds, boom, because they're coming. The clouds are rolling in from the west to the east. Happy first fruits, Gina. Children of Israel, multitude among us. Thank you. There are people who do not like happy people. I have experienced it all my life, and guess what? I'm going to be happy, and if you're one of those people who like to be happy, I would encourage you just to continue to be your happy self, okay? And maybe it might rub off on some people. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I am on Instagram. I am Gina Maria Colvin Hill, I think, on Instagram, or Gina M. Colvin Hill on Instagram. I think I put it on in the description of most videos that I upload. Sometimes I don't because I get in a hurry. How do you see these ships? Well, someone wrote on this YouTube, Gina and her magic iPhone 8. Yeah, but I use my iPhone 8 and a clip-on lens, and it's not something that I put in my camera. It's something that appears in my camera, and I cannot give you a scientific explanation as to why. I can give you a spiritual explanation. I meant to get them because I'm going to share them. So that's how they appear. I have no other explanation. I promise you, there is none. Yeah. And the frequency within my heart. The problem with you. Well, Daryl Calhoun, the problem with me is that I think these aliens are good. Well, you know what? I have a problem with your comment because I'm going to put you in time out. Because I don't judge things before, boom, their time. And yeah, we shouldn't judge anything before their time, okay? If I heard of the name Ashtar Commander, why does he have Ash and Tar in his name? I have no idea. I really don't. Yeah. You have ringing in your ears every day. A lot of people do too. It's I don't know. I think it's a 49 millimeter. It's a small one. It's a concave lens. They don't sell it anymore. So I could not, and I will not recommend any because I haven't really been shopping for any. Yeah. Okay, the comments have stopped. That's all right. Yeah. And I can put people in timeout, and I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. If you're going to put me on the spot, boom. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Joni. Oh, you're right there with you, Gina. These aliens are good. You've been connecting with them for years. Yeah. And if you all have not heard, I'm going to tell this again. When I was little, on my way home from school, I would take this certain path through the woods, and so I could cross the creek and I could climb this cliff that had this waterfall when I was in elementary school. And then one summer, I was walking through. I thought, I'm going to go through the creek. And there was a man in black standing right there. I might have been in the 3rd or 4th grade. He was standing right there in his long black trench coat, long black pants, hat, smoking a cigarette, looking straight at me. And I was scared. I turned back around and I ran back and crossed the creek up by the road. And I took the road all the way home, and I did not go back through there anymore. And it was years later that I realized just recently that my grandmother also was fearful of the men in black. She got to the point where she would not leave the nursing home when she went into a nursing home because of those men. My mother almost got her out of the nursing home one time to come for a Thanksgiving meal. Got her almost in the car, and she was looking around, and she was looking for the men in black. And she would not do it. She went back into the nursing home. She would not leave it. So I think that they bothered her throughout her life. Yeah. Much love. Well, happy Mother's Day to you all, too. You're new to my website, Shirley Archerlouve. Hello. Do I see things with my naked eye before I take a picture? No, I do not. But if I'm looking up in the clouds with just my cell phone at times, I can see things and I will take a picture. Yeah. Thank you, My Skies 5D. Yeah. Yeah, it was my grandmother. When she was little, I think when she was a teenager, she had been walking through the woods, and she got bit by a copperhead on her, I think it was her right shin. It never did heal, and she died, I think, when she's around 88 or 89 years old, and still, well, they had to amputate her leg. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to you all, too. Darren Ayers, thank you. Yeah. If you get a clip-on lens, okay, if you've got the iPhone, the new iPhone thing, it has 3 cameras. I don't know if a clip-on, I'm telling you, the clip-on lens I have would not work with it because my iPhone 8 has a small area like that for the camera's hole. The camera's hole is only about the big as a I don't know, a dime, the little clip-on thing. So yeah, so if it's too big, you're not going to get any pictures. There are men in black that are very wise in old ways, yes. Sleep paralysis for over, oh my gosh, 30 years. Oh, Debbie Kane, well, thank you in England. Have I seen anything new on the sun situation? No, I have not. Yeah. You think we're well protected? Remember, the only 1/3 of the angels fell. That means that there's 2/3 left. Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And you know, I have a friend who has personally seen these tall angelic beings. They're very tall with big golden sashes around them. And she's a visionary. She sees things. She's seen a whole army of angels shoulder to shoulder marching down the street. They could not, there was no room for them to even move. And I'm sure that a lot of people watching this who will see this have seen angelic beings themselves because they can see into the spiritual world. Yeah. It's okay if you can't type tonight. That's all right. Yes. Oh, they are here. They are, I believe that they can come into our dimension anytime they want to and appear. You have seen angelic beings. They do exist. You can feel the entities before you still see them with your ears. Your ears start ringing. Yes. That's true. So I think there's a lot of people who can see angels throughout families all around the world, and they just want to keep it to themselves because they don't want to be made fun of. I remember my dad, he went into cardiac arrest on his way traveling through Tennessee, and he pulled over on the side of the road, and he was laying there on the ground, and he literally felt an angel's hand touch his body and bring him back until the paramedics got there. Yeah. Good morning, Cameron Greentree. Your mom called it being born with a veil over your eyes. Yes. My garden video was so cool, Gina. I can't even remember about my garden video. I can't. I still got my plants in the wheelbarrow, but I'll put them out there in my garden. Back in the garden, probably about the middle of this coming week. Yes. Brother Peter Rickman informed you that there is more fallen angels to arrive in a future tense. Well, I'll tell you what. We have, probably they're on this earth. Well, no, there is a scripture that says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has came down to you, and he is full of fury because he knows that his time is short. Well, I don't think we've reached that time yet. That's what I've got to say. Yes, we'll make it seem we were abducted by aliens. Yeah, they could say that. Say, oh, well, there's a fake rapture occurring. They got abducted by aliens. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Lots of room in your garden, there is. And sometimes, you know, I would refer to my heart as a garden, and I have beautiful flowers in my heart, which are beautiful friends in my heart's garden. Yes, you're moving your garden first. It's a very laborious work. Yes, yeah. Hello to everyone on here. I'm got myself wound up, and I'm supposed to be going to bed. I'm staying up later and later every night, it seems like, because I just try to unwind. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've been looking at these mountains all over the world, and they say that there are chakra points all around the world on these big mountains with these ley lines, and where all this energy comes. And you could look over every one of these mountains, and they get these clouds over the mountains. They're lenticular lenticular clouds, which literally look like the round circular UFOs. I think they are UFOs. I think they are cloaked in the clouds. That's what I think, and I think they gave it a fancy name. for these clouds, lenticular clouds. But you can Google images of them over the mountains, and they literally, they are so many cool images. And like, I don't know, man, this is weird when you look at all these images of these UFOs. Yes, it's so pretty inside. Yeah, you can see the truth is where we see the truth is coming, and we have inherent power greater. That's true. It is 9:59 p.m. here in Salem, Indiana. It is 3 a.m. in England. Elaine, that you are a night owl. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a night owl. Yeah, so, yeah, I would encourage you to Google image of clouds around the mountains. And also, like, when you see, like, they had some of these clouds that had all these little tornadoes coming down through there and looked like a big old things of snakes. It looks kind of weird looking. It really was. But yeah, I do think the UFOs play a role in the weather around here also. I really do, because I've seen them in the clouds when you have like this silent lightning in the sky and you see these flashes. If you take a live photo and you go back frame by frame, you can see the outline of these UFOs in the sky. You're talking to your neighbor about the cloaking with, yes. Oh, Ontario, Silver, you saw something inside the star. We saw something inside of a star. I am sure you did, because there is something inside of a star. Hello from Las Vegas, Nevada. Crystal, you have several photos of triangles in the sky here. I don't know how to spot the triangles in the sky there. I used to live in Henderson, Nevada for 7 years, and I loved it there. I really did. Here's an awesome video on what these entities look like in the clouds. Thank you. My Skies 5D. Be lit up in about 2 hours. Oh my gosh, the outlines are very distinct. Yes. You've got videos of them in the ships too, with the lightning and no thunder. Yes, that is true. You know, and I used to be coming home from work when I worked till around 1:30 in the morning. When I would get off of work, I'd go 65 northbound till I got off at my exit. And I would see the lightning flashes in the sky. It was so weird. It like would flash on one side of the northern sky, and then on the other side, it would flash on that side too. It was the strangest, strangest thing. And oftentimes I would have this like bright star up there in the sky when I get home from work. It would literally guide me all the way home. It was super, super bright. And I thought, I'm going to get a picture of it. But as soon as I would get home, it would disappear. Yeah. You keep seeing strange wave patterns in the sky. You got a spaceship on a video and put it on a YouTube, Debbie Kane. Yeah. You found out a part of the royal family tribe, Judah clan. Yeah. Yes, and I don't know if any of you all have looked up the Michigan tablets that we were talking about in the last live video. I think because it does have a history, but they have said it was just the false thing, but it was not false. There was over 8,000 relics that were found from Mesopotamia and stuff. So I think there was more to it. I really do. Yeah. I just want y'all to know, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to find words to say on here. That's why I'm trying to keep talking. I don't know. What's Hi-Ri-Hi-Ya? I don't know. Well, hello there, Polly Temple. The triangles are not hidden at all in my school's 5D. A lot of people do have the eyes for the triangles. I just don't have the eyes for those. I have the eyes for the sky beings that are in the sky, that, you know, the ones that little peek. They're mostly the great big heads with the eyes. And I want to tell you about these. And now I'm going to be very serious. These beings in the sky, where they just look like they have a round-like face. They have the face, and the other thing they have is like the eyes. The eyes are like windows, they're like squares. And if you are lucky enough and fortunate enough and you take a live photo, you can watch the clouds literally. Sometimes there'll be black clouds. They'll come out of their eyes. Some of these have a mouths that the black clouds come out, and or the white clouds. Now, I'm being very serious. I've seen it so many times. It's like they make the clouds. Now, some people may think this woman's done lots of it. No, I'm telling you the truth. They make the clouds. I don't know if they're a race of sky beings up there or what. I don't know if they're mechanical in nature, but I do know this. They do make the clouds, and they take a part in the cloaking is what they do. Yeah. You wish the government would come. Yeah. Hello, Polly. How does it look like outside in the country right now? It's total darkness outside because the dark clouds came and it put out the light from the stars, and it's nighttime here. Yeah. You saw that too, Vincent? Yeah. It's true. F-18, yeah. Well, I am just about out of my words, and I've been on here for 31 minutes and 17 seconds. I don't mind about the typos. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't at all. Yeah. You found out who I am and your purpose in life. Look it up, the Lion of Judah. Hey, I think there's a scripture said, the lamb is from the tribe of the Lion of Judah. He is able to open the scroll and its 7 seals. I think that's what it said. I can't remember though exactly. Yeah. See, the lion from the tribe of Judah. He is able to open the scroll and its 7 seals. Because before that it says, no one on heaven or earth or under the earth was found worthy enough to open it. And the John became whatever, whoever it was. Yeah. Yes. So I have a lot of scripture that's embedded in my mind, and sometimes it comes out. Yes. That's what it says, the house of the King of David. If there's anything y'all want to ask me, I've got a few more questions before I come off of here. Yeah, turn in for the night. Anyone else notice the sky seeming very low in 2017? No, but I noticed that the airplanes started to fly lower back then. They really did. They started flying lower in the sky, which was very strange. I do believe in time travel. Absolutely. I think they have the ability to do that. I don't know when I'm going to do more garden videos because it's been very windy out and I took my plants out of my garden. Yeah. Nano vision. Yeah, I heard that they can get that nano in your brain and stuff, and they want to make us transhuman. I don't want to be a transhuman. I really don't. No. Do I meditate, Gina? Yes, I do. What wisdom, may I ask, what wisdom would you like to share with your people? Well, I can't get that out of my mouth right now. If it does not flow out, I don't share it. I really do not. I have to be inspired to share what I do share. Yeah, there is no wisdom of my own. Yeah. Extremely large ship. That's right. I'm going to get off of here, but you've captured the blue planet next to the sun. I'm going to get off of here, but thank you all for tuning in and for commenting there. It's been nice. I can't believe I talked that long, but I did. It literally did. It went by fast. I'm looking at here, so it's a little bit of time traveling for me that took place because this time has literally flew by for me. Yes, good night to every one of you all, too. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, so we just did a little bit of time traveling together. And I will see you all next time.